So you just graduated? Good. Now welcome to the part they don't teach in class. Welcome to early mornings and late nights. Welcome to a life where no one's handing you a syllabus, just bills, deadlines, and expectations. This is the beginning of reality. Where your dreams no longer live in notebooks, they live in your actions. And the price for that dream? It's paid in full by your effort. Your grind. Your obsession. You want a shot at freedom. At making real money, at building a name for yourself. Then get ready to wake up before the sun does, and go to sleep long after the world's quiet. Because if you want a plate in this life, you're gonna have to cook it yourself. No more excuses. No more blaming teachers, parents, or the system. The real world is here. And it doesn't care about your GPA or your potential. It cares about what you do with what you know. There's no perfect path. But there is a brutal, consistent one. One that requires you to show up tired. To show up scared. To show up confused. But to still show up. Look around you, you'll see some people celebrating, thinking it's over. They're wrong. You're just getting started. This is the part where the majority tap out. But you're not here to be average. You're here to outwork your old self. You're here to build something that matters. This world will test you. It will throw distractions, doubt, and dead ends in your way. And every day you'll face a question. Do I fold, or do I fight? Fight. Fight for your name. Fight for your purpose. Fight for the version of you that you know you're supposed to become. Because this next chapter is not about waiting for opportunity, it's about creating it. And that comes with sacrifice. You will miss parties. You will be misunderstood. You will question everything. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't, it's consistency in the quiet moments. It's what you do when no one's watching. It's putting in work at 4 a.m. while the world sleeps. It's choosing progress over comfort, again and again and again. That's what builds character. That's what builds results. So don't get caught up thinking success is loud. Sometimes, it's just you. In your room. With a laptop. A vision. And an iron will. Because the grind doesn't care if you're tired. The opportunity won't wait because you're not ready. And life? Life rewards those who dare to prepare, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's uncomfortable. So yeah. Congratulations on your graduation. But the real diploma? That's earned out here, in the field, in the hustle, in the pain, in the persistence. You've got one shot. One name. One life. So make every early morning count. Make every late night worth it. Let them sleep, you've got moves to make. Let them talk, you've got goals to break. No one is coming to save you. You are the plan. And the time. The time is right now. You see, that switch, from being a student to being thrown into the world, it's drastic. One day, you're turning in assignments. The next day, you're trying to figure out how to afford rent, gas, groceries, and still chase a dream that doesn't pay right away. That transition hits you hard. Because school. It gave you structure. But the real world? The real world gives you freedom and consequences. No more hand-holding. No more late submissions. Now it's missed deadlines that cost you opportunities. Now it's decisions that shape your life, not just your semester. And it's a shock, a cold one. Because for years you were trained to pass tests. But no one told you the biggest test is what you do when nobody is forcing you to try anymore. The world doesn't care about your potential, it cares about what you produce. What you create. How consistent you can be when everything's uncertain. That's the shift. You realize no one is grading you now, but life is watching. And life grades hard. No curve. No extra credit. Just results. You want more than just a job. More than just enough. Then you have to become the kind of person that gets up, without being told. That pushes through burnout. That learns after the degree. That keeps growing when everyone else gets stuck in routines. Because this isn't about surviving anymore. It's about building. Your dream life won't come in a cap and gown. It comes through your grit. Your grind. Your growth. Welcome to the real world. The switch is real. But so is your greatness. So stop looking back. Don't wish it was easier. Just get stronger. You were made for this. It can get lonely. That first year out in the real world feels like being dropped into the deep end. You go from walking halls filled with classmates and energy, to sitting alone in your room, wondering if you're doing enough. If you're falling behind. If your dreams are still realistic. You scroll and see people traveling, buying cars, starting businesses, getting married, and you start questioning everything. But that's the illusion. The highlight reel. The truth is, everyone's confused. Most are just better at hiding it. What separates you is how long you're willing to stay in the process before it pays off. Because it will pay off, if you can outlast the self-doubt. If you can show up tired. Show up broke. Show up unsure, but still show up. That's what this season is about. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present. It's about staying in the fight when everything tells you to give it up. And yes, it's early mornings and late nights. Sacrificing sleep. Saying no to distractions. While everyone else is living for the weekend, you're working through it, because your vision is different. You're not building a moment. You're building a life. You want the car, the house, the freedom, the ability to help your mom retire, right? You want to wake up with peace, not pressure. And that doesn't come with shortcuts. That comes with grit. That comes with sacrifice. That comes from making uncomfortable decisions over and over again. Until they become your new normal. Listen, you're not behind. You're in the perfect place to rewrite the script. To break generational curses. To create something bigger than you. But you gotta keep going. Even when it's dark. Even when you feel lost. Because the only way out is through. This is your proving ground. Your character is being forged here. Your future is being built in these quiet, thankless seasons. So don't fold. Don't give up because it's not flashy yet. Your time is coming. But it starts with who you're becoming. Stay focused. Stay dangerous. Keep working in silence. Because one day soon, the world won't be able to ignore you.